Alright, hey everyone, Noah here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And what I have today is a little bit of redstone. This is a little bit different than what I usually do. Usually my stuff is just Let's Plays, so I decided to share some redstone knowledge with you guys. I'm going to show you what this is right here, this, and in the end I'm going to show you how to make this. All of this will be explained. So, first off, I just wanted to, I'm going to show you what this is right here. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to tell you what redstone is. So, redstone is, compiled of general, it, like, makes pretty much a GUI, which is what this is. All of these things can be activated by redstone, all of this stuff in the inventory. So, I'm just going to show you a little bit of what redstone can do. Ooh, oops, I need a block too. Alright, so this is a block, and this is a redstone torch. First what I'm going to explain is how these blocks are powered. This redstone torch, so there's air next to the redstone torch. Pretend that this block right here is air. This block is being powered, this air block, which is how this block, this redstone lamp right here would be powered. See, if I place it right into this block is powering that. But notice how this is not powering that, because the redstone power cannot travel through a block downwards. If I wanted to power that, I would have to do something like this. I would have to take away this block and place it on the ground like that. And this would power all of these, which would also power this. Another thing is that you can do this. To turn off a redstone torch, you need to power a block. These redstone lamps are a very good example for powering blocks because it actually shows that they are powered. So, since this block is powered, it unpowers this. I know it's a little hard to understand right now, but it will come in handy, like when we're making complicated things like that over there. Let's see. So, this block right here, this redstone torch, can power this block. So if I take away this, actually better yet, I'm going to use a lever. I'm going to use a lever to show instead of a torch. So yeah, I'm going to actually put a repeater down there. So see, it powers that, but then this, oh, just kidding, it doesn't power that. It can power this though, and it can also power this. Right above the block. And it can power right under the block too. Like that. So, this thing right here, this repeater, is pretty much this, what I had built. This is a primitive redstone repeater. Repeaters weren't added in until I think it was 1.3. So this is pretty much what a repeater does. It just extends the signal, because this torch will extend the signal onto this redstone torch. So this repeater basically just compacts that, and you can set the ticks. So what I'm going to do is, you can't really notice it here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up a bunch of repeaters, set them all to 4 ticks, excuse me, like so, and then put a piece of that, and lock the lever. And I'm going to power this. You can see that, powering this block. I'm not too sure on how to extend the tick here. It probably is, you would have to just take this design and just keep repeating it over and over. So, yeah. This is pretty much what the basics of redstone is. Oh, another thing. This block is going to be powered. So if there's a torch on top of this block, and I put a pressure plate here, this torch will be unpowered, since if I use this example again, this block will be powered, and then this block will be unpowered, which is, see, so this block is like that, but then this block up here will not be powered since this one is powered, and it'll just invert if you do this. See? And you can just do this all the way up, like so, and it'll just keep going like this, and then it'll all just switch. So this is the most effective way right now to make redstone travel upwards, since you do not need a repeater or anything like that. Right here is what I call a pulsar. And what it does is it takes a redstone signal and just keeps like repeating it over and over again. So if I take this lever and then I flip it up, it goes like this. It just keeps pulsing it like that, which is why I call it a pulsar. So what this thing is useful for is, so see, at the end of this I'm just going to turn this off for a second because this is really loud. At the end of this pulsar, there's the redstone signal. And if I get a dispenser, and I get some arrows, and I put the dispenser down, with the arrows, put them in there, and then I turn on this pulsar, you can see that the dispenser will not fire the arrows at a very rapid, whoops, I made it stinky. So what I'm supposed to do is, it will not fire at a very rapid rate, and it'll stop every second. So what you want to do with this is just a little thing that I figured out. You want to just put a repeater at the end of it, and this will make it fire very rapidly. See? It just isn't stopping, keep going. The dispenser is just shooting the arrows non-stop. Yep, and it stopped. So I'm just going to take that out, and I'm going to turn this off. So, oh, I forgot to build it here. But I want to show you something. I forget what this gate is called, but it is a very useful gate. So what it is right here is, I'm just going to build it quickly. Just, let's see. There we go. And like so. Like that. So if I get a button and I put it on each of these blocks, you can see normally buttons will they will do this. They tend to do this with the redstone signal. Let's see, they tend to do this with the signal. They'll turn on and then they'll turn off after a second. So what this thing does is, it really, like, buttons are really nice because levers, as you can see, they don't really look so good. So what this does with buttons is it really makes them special. So what it does is it takes the signal and it will, oh, what did I just do? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is already on. So I cannot press this button again to turn it off. What I have to do is I have to press this button, which will flip the signal, and it will make this. And this is what I've used for this right here. This is pretty much what that is right there, except a little bit more added to it. And finally, this right here, I know this gate is called an AND gate, and you may not see it made completely like this. What this gate does is, if there is power coming here, I'm going to replace all these blocks with these to show you what this is. So all three of these blocks are currently powered. Oh, whoops, there we go. All three of these blocks are currently powered, because if I do this, then it doesn't really work so well with this example. But what this does is it takes the redstone signal and it makes a kind of a lock for it, which is what I've used over there. So if this block is powered, then this torch will be powered, and it will power this torch, which will be off, and this door subsequently does not open. Same thing with this. Even if one of these are off, even if one of these are off, the torch will still not be powered, since this is coming from that signal. So same thing. If this was off, then they would both be on, and it would turn this off. So with the combination lock, if you want to put the lever up or down, all you have to do is you have to either put a torch if you want it to be up, or you just leave redstone there if you want it to be down. See? So now the combination would be down and then up, and then it would open. And if it was up, it wouldn't open. If it was up, down, it would not be open. It has to be down, up. So yeah. And now let's move on to this. The combination for this, I'm going to turn all of these off like that. And now I'm going to try and fiddle with the combination until I get it. So let's see, let's just do that. Oh, Actually, I'll reset it first. Good. And now let's do that, and try and open it. It does not open. Let's try that, and that. It doesn't open. The combination has to be correct for this block right here. So it has to be down, down. No, it's up, up, down, down, up, down. And then I would open it and let's reset it and open. And it will open and it will lead me down this corridor. So the redstone here is a bit hard to explain, but it'll come in handy. So what this right here is, you may be wondering what this is. So, ooh, I forgot to connect actually. Yeah, I think I made a stinky. Yeah, no, never mind, I'm good. So, see, what I told you earlier was that if this block was powered, then it will power this torch, and it'll power the block directly above it, which is what I did. So then I took this, and then I put repeaters here, so the signal would not get backed up. See, if I did this, the signal would get backed up, and the door would just kind of not open, because, even though the combination is correct... Oh, wait, no, is it? No. Yeah. See, the door will kind of get backed up, so it's just easier to use repeaters on this. So... Ooh, lag spike, sorry. So what I did here was I just took all of this and I did the repeaters because it would also extend the signal. And what this is right here is it's the I like to call this the master torch, because this is the torch that determines whether the door will be opened or not opened. If even one of these are off, the master torch will be off, and it will power this block, not power this torch, and the door will stay closed, even if I press this button. So, like, see, these are off, but since this one right here is on, it powers this, and it will stay like that. Actually, I think I'm going to put repeaters like this. No, never mind. I don't want to do that. I'm going to keep that like that. Yeah, I'll keep that like that because there are repeaters down here. But for these, I'm going to actually put repeaters down here because it's just a little bit simpler. There we go. And now this master torch will be off. So say I just took this and put it down. The master torch will be on. And since I already pressed this button to open it, it will stay open. And if I hit this reset button, it will close. So now this master torch powers this block, this redstone power, and it will go all the way through here onto this torch right here. And what this torch does, it's just the same thing. It's an AND gate, and it powers this all the way to this, and down to here, and all the way over here. Now with this is the open button. Now the reason this stays open is, remember this little gate that I showed you over here? Well, I use the same thing over here. What this is it will power, and then it'll power through this, and then all the way over here. It'll power over this, and then over here, up here, over this current, and then down to this torch. So, the reason I did this is because I wanted it to get to that torch, but I also wanted it to stay on, so I made this gate. And this gate is powered by two buttons, like that one over there, except the buttons are in different places. The buttons are there on this block and there on this block. There's also a button here that switches around, but since this is already off, I cannot do it. This will not work. Then there is, yeah, so that is it. This will power this over to here, and this will be off, and this will be off, and this will be on. So all this will be off, which will turn this torch off, and it is good. If it is on, which is what the reset button is for, the reset button is to turn it on. The reset button is to turn it on. Oh wait, no, never mind. This is to turn it on. And if this is on, this torch, So this powers this block, but then this torch is on. So this will go over here, over to this, onto this, in here, and see both of these torches, both of these blocks are powered, so these torches are unpowered. And then it will go down here through the sandstone that I made, and it will power this door. And sometimes powering an iron door is actually kind of hard because you have to either do this or it usually won't work, because see, if I do this, you know how I said that the block under it will be powered? In this reason, it's still the case, but it doesn't really work here because the redstone is still showing. So what I did was I took that pillar, and I did a miniature version of this with the iron door. See, what I have here is I have the inverter, and then I have it going down to this torch, which will again invert the signal back to the iron door. It's kind of complicated, inversion and inversion, but it works either way. It actually works because, see, if I do this, whoops, and then I do this, and the inverter here, and then I do that, put it down there, put the iron door on this, then it will not open. So the current is right now inverted, unless I get this current to not be inverted by, say, putting an iron door, putting a pressure plate here, and opening that iron door. Because this will power the upper block, which turns on the iron door. That is your redstone tutorial for now, guys. Like if you want more, and comment if you want more. I think I enjoyed this video, and I think you will enjoy some more too. My name is Noah, and I thank you for watching. Goodbye.